you do a guarantor, then you basically don't have to put down that 50K savings of yours. You put down basically no money. So if we can basically combine the the 190 to the 30-40-ish, then it brings you up to around that 230-ish kind of mark. I'm surprised the brokers didn't look at going like guarantor or anything, because that way you don't have to put down any funds. But maybe it's something that you guys can look at next time. If you do guarantor, especially if your dad's been encouraging you to do that, like if you do a guarantor, then you basically don't have to put down that 50K savings of yours. You put down basically no money. The good news is, like, if that's something that you guys thought about later on, like you've got a 21-day period where if we go through properties and one really jumps out and it's an amazing deal, then you've got 21 days to basically figure out what finance you want then to do. You've got 21 days after you find the property to then work out what finance options you want. Because at the moment, with the borrowing like 190-ish plus around that 50-ish kind of mark, around that 240, there is properties that we pick up. There's a couple available in that price range at the moment. It's just they're not generally in Brisbane anymore. Brisbane, as you might have heard, like I'm sure your dad has seen some of the examples that we've been sending out or some of the videos or whatnot. Perth is really the place to invest at the moment. We're still buying properties in Brisbane, however, but Perth has just got the affordable ones. It's basically, Perth is like Brisbane that 3 years ago. Like, because Brisbane's already had a massive amount of growth in the last 3 years, the last shortest amount of time, Perth, in a sense, hasn't had that growth in quite a while, which is a good sign, believe it or not, because like that was exactly what happened in Brisbane. Brisbane was flat for 10 years and then it went through that big growth cycle. It's very realistic, and it's literally happening right now that Perth is jumping up every few months. I wish in that 240, 230, 250 kind of range we were getting those types of properties like we were in Queensland, that are like, the modern townhouses and stuff like that, the modern 3-bed, 2-bath kind of properties for that price. But with inflation, it's just pushed up those prices, and that's just what always happens. In that kind of budget, you get maybe like a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom unit, but you do get it in a really, really good location in the Perth market.